There'll be girls across the nation that'll eat this up. Babe, I know that it's your soul, but could you bottle it up? Get down to the heart of it. No, it's my heart, your shit out of your luck. Don't make me tell you again. Woo! Love, love, love. Hey. Love, 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 love.
Alrighty, let's do this. Hey, what's up guys, Yusuf here from TechDroids, and as a tech reviewer, I'm always curious about how much value you can get from your new smartphone. How good of a phone do you get for the money you pay? And on this channel, usually we're talking about all the high-end flagship devices, which are good and all, but they're also expensive. You're paying a premium, usually upwards of 50,000 rupees for a good experience. But when Coolpad reached out to me and told me that their new Coolpad Cool 5 is only 8,000 rupees, has a bigger display, USB Type-C, a bigger battery, a good set of specifications and a dual camera setup, I was really intrigued. I was excited to test this phone. I told them, send it to me ASAP, and they did. And I've been using this phone as my daily driver for the past 1 week or so, and I have my thoughts on it. So yeah, in this video, let's talk about it. Let's talk about the Coolpad Cool 5. Should you buy it or not? This is my full review. Let's get started. Alright, so starting this review off with that display, which happens to be my favorite feature about the Cool 5. It's a 6.2-inch display with a resolution of 1520 x 720, so HD+. It's an IPS panel with a 270 ppi, and yeah, it's got that dewdrop notch, thinner bezels, and also a smaller chin. And it's a really nice display in my opinion. Like, it gets plenty bright for outdoor usage, as well as gets quite dim if you want to use it like comfortably in the night. And it gets really sharp as well, and if you're not pixel peeping, you wouldn't find it like a bad display or anything like that. And yeah, just watching videos and playing games and doing just normal day-to-day tasks, going through social media, navigating throughout the UI, the display was really nice in my opinion. And yeah, it doesn't shift colors or anything, like even if you look at it in weird angles. And the display is one of the best parts of this phone, and it has to be because you're using the phone with the display itself. Like, that's your point of interaction. And big props to Coolpad for going with such a nice display. And yeah, definitely a big upgrade from the Cool 3 Plus. Talking about the specifications on this phone, it's got a Helio P22 octa-core CPU at 2 GHz with 4 GB of RAM, 64 GB of storage, and also a PowerVR GE8320 graphics, and a big 4000 mAh battery, which I really like. The battery life on this phone is stellar, and it charges via USB Type-C. The charger in the box is a 10-watt one, not the best, like not the fastest, and there is no fast charging here. So again, next time maybe Coolpad, go ahead with fast charging, because that really helps top up that big battery. And also has a headphone jack. So again, 3.5mm jack is here. And you also have a SIM card slot here, which can take either 2 nano SIMs, 1 nano SIM, or SD card. And yeah, that's quite nice. The speakers are just average at par in my opinion. Like, they get loud, but they're kind of distorted, so this quality is not that clear. So maybe again, that's one thing you can improve in the future. And talking about just performance overall, it is nice. Like, you can play PUBG Mobile, Virtua Tennis, Asphalt 8, whatever game you like to, and maybe with the lowest settings, and here and there some frame drops, but the experience is going to be decent. This is not a gaming phone in any way, but light gaming is possible, like just normal titles. And in my opinion, like just normal day-to-day tasks like WhatsApp and Instagram and social media, watching YouTube videos, all that you can get through very smoothly, and you should have no issues. Talking about the software on the phone, it's Android 9.0 Pie with Coolpad's custom UI, which is inspired and mixed version of all the UIs in the market. Like, it's very inspired from other operating systems. You have this side window which shows the apps and stuff, and also some ad. So it shows you recent apps as well as some info and an ad. That's how they make money. I don't mind that if the phone is cheap and good. They also have this clock widget that kind of looks like Motorola or something like that. But yeah, it's like a decent UI. It's quite fast. I don't know about the updates. I am not sure if this is going to get Android 10 or not, but yeah, for now this is quite smooth and not really any lags or stutters like in the UI itself. It was quite smooth, and yeah, performance in my opinion is really nice. Now, talking about the design and build quality of this phone, it is completely made out of plastic. So yeah, scratches and fingerprints is going to be a thing. I haven't scratched it yet, but fingerprints, as soon as you start using it, it's going to be a thing. But other than that, like, this dual tone finish is really nice, like this gradient finish. This is the gradient blue color. There's also a midnight blue. And yeah, it feels nice in the hand. Like, it's got a weight to it, it's got a heft to it. Feels better, like way better than its price. Quite thick and bulky, but then if you're gonna put a big battery in your phone, I don't mind if the phone is kind of weighty and kind of thick. But other than that, like, design and build quality is nice. And they also include a free silicone case in the box, so you can use that and add some extra protection, extra grip to the phone, and protect it from scratches, dust, fingerprints, everything. And they also include a free screen protector. So that's really nice and generous of them, because it's quite tough to get screen protectors with these phones. So yeah, if you want to protect your phone from scratches and fingerprints and just dust and stuff like that, just put that on and it should be nice. Also worth mentioning is that the fingerprint camera on the back is quite fast and accurate, and 9 out of 10 times it works for me. And yeah, I wasn't expecting that for this price. Also, the face unlock feature is software based. It's the default face unlock, so not really accurate, but that also works quite fast. Talking about the worst part of this phone, that's going to be the cameras. 13 plus 2 megapixels on the back, 16 megapixel on the front. Camera app itself is okayish, it's kind of laggy, but then the camera quality itself is not that great. Like, front camera is nice, 16 megapixels if you give it good light. Selfies and portrait selfies turn out to be really nice. But the back camera itself, I think it needs improvements. Maybe in the future CoolPad you can do it. Dynamic range is average, as well as the sharpness of the photos. The photos turn out to be quite soft, so there's not much detail. Like, if you zoom in and stuff, it kind of turns out to be blurry in some cases. Camera tends to underexpose or overexpose in some situations. I'll leave some samples now so you can see for yourself. But yeah, I clicked a lot of photos and videos and the experience wasn't the best. Like, if you're a camera fanatic or something, maybe look for some other phone. But in this price, I think cameras are going to be compromised, because they have to cut corners somewhere to make the phone so cheap and value for money, and I think this is where CoolPad is doing it. Alright, so now coming to a conclusion and the verdict of this video. At the end of the day, the CoolPad Cool 5 is a really nice phone in my opinion. For 8,000 rupees, it's offering a lot of value. It's a good bang for your buck phone. Highlights being the big battery, as well as the USB Type-C port, nice display, and the specifications are also quite good. So performance was quite smooth in my opinion. And if you're looking for a main phone or a secondary phone for yourself, you can give it to your parents, your grandparents, someone who wants to get into phones but doesn't want to spend a lot of money. This is definitely going to be a good phone. And yeah, I really liked it, and I'm really excited for CoolPad's future devices. I hope to see some more major improvements, maybe in the cameras next time CoolPad. And yeah guys, thanks so much for watching. That's about it for my review, my thoughts on the CoolPad Cool 5, and you can let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Like this video if you enjoyed it. If it was helpful, go ahead and smash the subscribe button, and also hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on future uploads. And thanks so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.